My 2020 Valentine's was a little different because my family had to move in early February, so we postponed actual Valentine's until close to March. Then the pandemic hit, and I was one of the first in our family to be exposed. My boyfriend said that we could still do our Valentine's over Zoom, so we agreed to the next weekend. Honestly, I felt like one of those kids stuck in a bubble constantly. It was mind-numbing to see others going outside and I couldn't. I didn't have any symptoms. I didn't understand why I was being locked away like some kind of criminal. Still, my boyfriend Robbie told me that he was going to make Valentine's special and insisted that we couldn't miss it no matter the circumstances. Saturday rolled around and, as planned, I logged into Zoom, eager for the romantic surprise that he was going to pull off. Honestly, I didn't know what was going to happen, but I doubt it was like anything he originally intended. He had his camera set up right at an angle where I could see him in his entire room, 2 windows that were partially open to let in a breeze as he wore a silly blue suede shirt and matching tie. He had candles going and soft jazzy music playing. It was cheesy, so I couldn't help but laugh and giggle. "Just trying to set the mood," he teased. "Oh, so sexy," I told him, trying not to roll my eyes. Next, he waved a bouquet of flowers in front of the camera and said, "Roses. Your favorite. Don't they smell good?" And that joke was actually in poor taste because thanks to COVID, my sense of smell was completely gone for a little while. "Chocolates for you," he said next, waving a box of filled creamy chocolates near the screen. Then there was a strange noise right outside his window, like a scream, and he told me to hold on. I stopped and waited as he got up and looked out the window, and immediately noticed that panic was gripping his body. He ran past the camera and I heard him go down a flight of stairs. Next thing I knew, I heard more shouting from his open window. He sounded like he was having an argument with someone. Admittedly, my mind was frantically trying to figure out what was going on, and I kept shouting his name, hoping he would get back inside. It actually took him almost half an hour to do so, and I nearly called the cops myself. When he got back on camera, I wished that I had. Robbie had a bloody nose and a black eye, and I immediately asked what happened. "Someone just stole my car," he told me. I'm really sorry, I gotta go," he said. I didn't hear from him until the next day, and the cops found his car parked not far from where I live. According to them, the thief had activated the GPS and gone to the last location Robbie had put it. I suspected that maybe they intended to rob me next. The cops said they found traces of gunpowder residue in the car as though they had been carrying a recently discharged weapon. Robbie confirmed that they had shot at him when he tried to stop them, and that just made my heart sink even more. I didn't even hear the pop go off. I'm not sure why at the last second they decided to just abandon the car, but Robbie admitted to me a month later that he thinks he knew why they stole it in the first place. "I got you a promise ring, and it was pretty expensive. I don't know why I didn't think to bring it inside, but I left it in the passenger side seat. I think that must have been what they were after," he admitted. It truly was the most and least romantic Valentine's I'd ever had.